Previously on Blue Heelers.
I'll get it.
Why would they stop here? Oh, God, no.
I just lied, Tom. On record.
That's your business. You made that choice on your own. Now, if you don't mind.
The whole place could go up all over again, you know that.
What are you doing?
For the keys.
Do you want to kill us both? What's the point in saying I'm innocent anymore when no one believes me? Call me a cop killer.
He went berserk, totally off his face. He asked me for change for the machine. I said no, so he tried to put $20 into it, and of course the machine ate it. Then he went really nuts.
Do you know him?
Boyd somebody or other, but he was definitely on something, like Alyssa Andrews.
On speed?
Full of it.
Any idea where he's gone?
Looking for cigarettes, I'd say.
We'll check all of the milk bars.
He would have shot through by now.
Not if he's desperate.
Give him to me or I'll hurt you! Give him to me or I'll hurt you!
Police! Put the weapon down! Put it down! Put the weapon down! Put the weapon... Drop it! Put that pencil down!
Stand back!
Mate, I've launched it! Put it down!
Stay out of it!
Come on, mate!
Put it down!
Stand back, please! Let him get it! Oh, my goodness! I'm sorry! Oh, I'm sorry! My goodness, I'm so sorry!
Great. Just great.
So sorry.
I had it all under control.
Oh, like I noticed.
Look, I'm not the one who sprayed
Hey,
the
just
chicken.
shut up. Did you call it in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you're going to have to report it to Sergeant Stewart.
Whitewood 2, Sergeant.
Oh, thank you, Constable. That's just perfect.
It's my pleasure.
Sarge?
Now, Kelly, Joss, who's first here?
We're really sorry, Sergeant. Just since the offender was armed with a pencil, it seemed the right thing to do at the time.
You assaulted a victim of crime.
Oh, it's okay, boss. I can handle this.
And what were you doing?
I was persuading the offender to drop his weapon.
His pencil.
And did he?
Well, I removed it before Goldilocks saw this.
You took him out of my line of fire.
So this is what they teach you at the academy these days, is it?
No, boss, but...
It was an accident.
You do realise this girl would be well within her rights to sue the department.
Oh, I don't think she will, boss. I gave her eyes a really good rinse and she was...
And the offender? Where's he? You lost him.
Look, boss, obviously the boy's desperate for a bit of nicotine. Maybe Kelly and Josh should go and check the obvious outlets, eh?
Exactly. Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, off you shoot. See if you can redeem yourselves this time, eh?
Thanks, Sergeant.
Thanks, Suze.
That's for Detective Sergeant Schultz.
So it was Troy Baxter.
Yeah.
Fingerprints all over the distributor cap and the bonnet release cache of my wife's car.
That's pretty damning. Thanks.
What's his problem?
His case. His facts.
Hey. Whose name on the fax?
Yours.
Who's it addressed to?
You.
Just remember it in future, will you?
All right, take it easy. All Suze did was collect the facts from the machine to
Not a
take
bloody game, mate.
Who the hell does he think he is?
Homicide, mate.
My fault.
Oh, PJ.
I took the facts from Susie.
My investigation, mate.
Oh, silly me. I thought we were a team.
All right, look. I know how you feel, I do. I might even know how Tom feels, but that's not the point. Do you really think Troy Baxter's death was accidental? Because we've only got Tom's version of what happened to go by.
Tom isn't a murderer.
He certainly had the motive, mate, especially if he knew that Grace had been raped by Troy Baxter.
Well, maybe he didn't rape her.
This is pretty conclusive evidence.
It just puts Troy at the scene, that's all.
Oh, it's a bit more than that.
Well,
Come
what if
on.
he just found the car abandoned?
Right then, you're as bad as my bloody nana, honestly, mate. We'll get a DNA match. That'll have to satisfy him, won't it?
The man is dead?
That's not a problem, and you know that's not a problem. We can use one of his old man samples when he was inside.
Nick. Tom not have killed Troy Baxter.
I don't like this any more than you do, but this evidence makes this case well and truly open.
You heard the shop assistant. Nobody like our boy all morning. Good range of wines, bud, eh?
Couldn't you smell it on him?
What?
Cigarette smoke.
So what are you saying, Sherlock? He's a smoker, so he's covering...
No, what I'm saying is he's been out the back having a smoko. And whilst he was, anyone could have come in and stolen anything, including Boyd What's-His-Face.
Yes, but where does that get us, Kel?
Can you please not call me that?
Sorry, Kelly. So what, now we're looking for a speed freak smoking a fag, are we?
Not as dumb as it sounds. Look over there, big head.
They're gonna kill you, you know that? No, you... Hey! Now what?
We called an ambulance, Sarge.
Yes, we heard.
Sorry, Sarge. And the hospital said that they'd...
They'd keep him under observation.
Did they say what caused the collapse?
Sorry, Sarge.
Guys, this is really stupid. Are we reporting to you or you?
Well, you'll be pleased to know that Sergeant Stewart and I have reached an entente.
Reach a what?
An agreement.
I'm operations and Mark is administration.
Administration.
So...
Well, you were on an operation, weren't you?
So go on.
Well, Ambos reckon he was on something, probably speed, and then freaked out.
You're an expert on these things, are you, Constable?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think it makes sense. It would explain why he was acting psycho. I've seen it before.
So we've had 2 people collapse in 2 days on what looks like speed. What does that tell you?
Oh, someone selling bad speed?
So go back to the hospital.
And ensure that this clown does not escape again. Get the name of his dealer. Get the tox screen results back here as fast as you can. I want to see them as soon as they arrive.
Tox screen results.
That's just going to show amphetamine, isn't it, boss? And something to cut it. Glucose, baby powder, or...
On our way, boss.
Look, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know what I'm saying? I'm already totally legless and this dude comes up saying you want to buy some speed. Oh, look, I don't care who he is. You know, I go, yeah, great.
Know his name, Mr. Sperling?
Oh, it's not about names.
Well, you buy dangerous drugs from strangers.
Oh, Blackwood too?
Ah, yeah. Thanks, Amy.
So we've got Baxter's prints on the car. That puts him at the scene.
Yeah, well, that's all it does.
Strong circumstantial. And how many suspects have we got? I could help you with that.
Look, we're waiting for DNA. It's under control.
PJ, I'm just sitting on my hands.
Yeah, we need someone to do the regular CI job stuff.
Well, sure, but if there was anything else I could do...
Yeah, right, Ram. Cheers. Oh, mate. What? Believe that? My investigation.
Give me a break.
Barry Baxter's DNA doesn't match, eh? How about that? Which is a pity because it means we'll have to rule out Troy as the rapist.
You're assuming that Troy Baxter is Barry Baxter's natural son.
Well, isn't he?
I don't know, not for sure, do you?
I suppose there's not much physical resemblance.
Oh, try none.
That's a bit of a long bay.
Oh, think of that skinny little weasel Matt and skinny little Tarny. They're Baxter's, no mistake. But Troy, he's bigger, heavier and thicker than the rest of them put together.
Well, you know, maybe he just takes after his mum, I don't know.
Well, he's the only suspect we've got. I mean, DNA match or not.
All right, then we'll go check.
Yeah, you do that.
Right, here we are. Barry John Baxter, 1979, 2 months theft of a motor car.
1984 is what we're after.
1984. There we go, 10 months, Agberg.
Thank you. Now, Troy Baxter was 20. Unless Barry managed some very intimate contact
Well, that was known to happen,
there is
wasn't
no way he could be
What do
that
you mean,
boy's
no way?
father.
He could have been premature.
It was that kind of family. We know the wife played around. Barry killed her for it eventually.
So we need to check Troy's own DNA.
She's right. Get onto it right away.
That's a good theory. I'll consider it.
Don't mess
Well,
around.
we better hurry it up. They'll be burying Troy in a minute.
then what we want is an exhumation order. Get onto it right away. In the meantime, I'll go and visit the grieving relatives out at the cemetery. Stuart, Jones, Rayner, you're with me.
I'll go, boss.
Oh, yeah, mate.
Not necessary.
Hey, will you, Tom? You gotta stay here. This is not a personal vendetta, it's a police procedure. I've got to ask you to stay here.
Why?
You know why.
Yeah, hello, it's Detective Hasham from Mount Thomas Police. We need an
The
explanation.
boss is right. Either uniform's doing this or we're not.
Protocol, mate. Protocol.
Rape and
I'd
murder.
say he's lost all interest in protocol lately.
How's that order going?
Nice one.
Good man. Right, Susie Avenue with me.
You don't want me?
No, mate, it's not a circus. Listen, Senior Sergeant Croyd's not going to be a part of this operation. Just remember this. They may be the Baxters, but they're a family in mourning. So let's keep it professional.
Yeah, no, thanks for that.
Now, Mr. Baxter, we apologise, of course we do, for intruding upon your grief, but we do have a job to do here.
Well, that's all well and good, Mr. Schultz, but that's my son in that box.
My brother.
Yes, Matt, I know that. I'm very sorry for you.
Oh, he's sorry, is he? The Jack's sorry.
Matt, can I say that, please?
Certainly. As you can see, Mr. Baxter, that's an order from the coroner. Official. Which allows me to interrupt these proceedings.
What, and I've got no say in this at all, eh, Mr. Schultz?
Well, if you cooperate, Barry, it'll be a lot easier.
Can't even have a bloody funeral.
Dad, they're gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah. You can't win, eh?
What's he doing here? This is not right. What is he doing here? He murdered my son.
Calm yourself down, Mr.
If he was your son.
What do you say, you bastard?
That's yourself, you'll be under arrest.
I'm not the bastard, Baxter. That's news to you, is it?
Fendring Police. Barry Baxter, you're under arrest.
Shut off!
Thanks a lot.
The deal was you were supposed to stay out of it.
What deal? I just happened to be passing the cemetery.
Going where?
And the job was?
I know what the job was. I suggested it. And I don't have to explain myself to you, Hasham.
Yeah, now we've got him in here. We're charging
Good.
them.
They did assault police.
Yeah, because of you.
And they did hinder police.
And you blow it that Troy wasn't Barry's son. What did that achieve?
Got to him, didn't it?
Look, this is a homicide investigation. It is Nick's case.
Schultz is just pussyfooting around protecting his backside. Not only did the Baxters rape and
Troy
murder my
Baxter,
wife,
maybe.
they also planted the bomb that killed Clancy and Joe Parrish, your girl, PJ.
The Baxters planted the bomb. The Baxters. You reckons the Baxters planted the bomb?
Right. The Baxters. Barry and Matt are so dumb they can't find their asses in the dark. Now he's saying they're making bombs. Does he say why he thought it was the Baxters?
Oh, you know, Tom, he just knows, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, well, the problem is, who else have we got? I mean, you know, Millich was looking good. Then he topped himself. That doesn't look great, does it? The prime suspect is dead.
Rocket Turnbull.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Rocket. I mean, you know, he's got access to materials, he's got the know-how, and he's got sort of a motive.
Well, old mate, you're in charge.
That's very sweet of you to say so. I'm glad someone understands. Thank you very much. Listen, I like Tom. He's a grumpy old bugger, but I like him. But he's lost it on this one. Listen, he's not doing himself any favours.
Oh, look, he shouldn't be here. Should be on leave, he's in a counsellor.
Well, you know, someone should talk to him. Talk it through with him. Talk him down.
What do you expect me to do?
Well, he's your father. We can't get through to him.
Look, Susan, with his injuries and the shock and the grief, you know, I thought he'd come good in a couple of days.
As if nothing had happened.
Well, no, obviously, but he's just not himself. I mean, you've seen him.
He seemed okay to me, under the circumstances. He just wants his own space, that's all.
He's obsessed. He's bending the rules. He shouldn't be working. He should be on sick leave. Seeing a place shrink.
And you want me to be the messenger?
Susan, he thinks the world of you. You can do it.
You're really worried.
I am.
Then I'll give it my best shot.
Thanks.
PJ, tox screen on the Spelling boy just came through from the hospital.
Has the boss seen this?
Yeah, as soon as it came in.
Amphetamine, methamphetamine, glucose. Traces of cyanide. What these idiots will do to get high, eh?
It's the death wish.
Yeah, could be.
I've been hounding the lab for that DNA cross-check on Troy Baxter, but you know what they're like.
I don't remember.
I was just moving things along. It's priority, isn't it?
Yeah. I keep hounding you. Let me know.
Can you ask Mr. Turnbull to pop in and see?
Yeah, look, I need to talk to someone about sales of cyanide. Would you keep a register of that, wouldn't you?
Tell him to have a bath, would you? Jeez. Cyanide?
Yeah, and this bad speed that's going around. Department of Labour.
Good luck, mate. You'll be there forever.
Yes. Hello, it's Senior Detective Hashim here, Mount Thomas Police. Yes, no, this is a formal request. Hold on, please.
Got the DNA cross-check.
Call you back.
Snap.
Troy Baxter was the rapist.
Good. Now we know for sure.
Yeah, now we know.
Now I can get on with organising Grace's funeral.
Well, I'm sure you can take a bit of time off work. Susan will help you with that.
This speed that's around town, you'll cross that?
Yeah, there's traces of cyanide. I'm following it up.
Check the Baxters.
The Baxters? You think the Baxters are making the speed too, do you?
Boss, we've already searched the Baxters.
Since then, we've had 2 people off their heads on bad speed.
We've searched the Baxters twice.
Thoroughly?
Yes, we found nothing.
Do it again.
Well, you see, I'd need a warrant.
Well, get one. Get a drug warrant.
Yeah, and if you find nothing, we look incompetent, then we've wasted the warrant.
Why do you keep getting in my way?
Your way.
I want them stopped.
Well, the speed deal's your case, mate. I'll get on with finding the bomber.
Same people, Schultz. Same evil, low-life scum. Well, do something.
I am. Sarge, how'd you go with that kid earlier? That Boyd something?
Oh, Sperling? Nothing.
Well, hang on a sec. We know where he got the stuff, outside Shorty's.
Oh, whatever. He was smashed. The dealer could have been the Easter Bunny, he wouldn't have known.
He could have been threatened. You know, I could go down tonight, blend in, see what I see.
Where is this?
Mate, this is Mount Thomas, not King Street, Melbourne.
We'll send someone straight down.
Whole town know you're a copper.
We got a female screaming in the ladies' loo down at Hetherington Park. Male caller just hung up on me.
Sounds like another freaker.
Susie, Jonesy, can you take care of that? Is that a problem?
No.
Why don't you just ask me?
You have anything with Ben?
I don't know yet.
Well, you are or you aren't.
Probably. Probably, yeah.
You okay?
It just happened.
Yeah, I said okay.
You wanted to know.
Yeah, I did.
Hello?
what's happening.
Hey, we're here to help. What is it? Have you taken something?
She's just a kid.
What's wrong, darling? Talk to me.
I'm dying.
She's having a baby.
She's what?
Look, call an ambulance, get a blanket from the car.
Mount Thomas 208 to VKC.
Go ahead, mate. 208.
We need an ambulance to Hetherington Park, Mount Thomas. A young girl about to give birth in the women's toilets.
Received, mate. Thomas 208.
Quick, Josie.
There you go.
That's it. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Okay.
There you go.
Down you go. That's it. Good girl.
Now, you haven't told us your name yet.
Cassie and Draw.
Okay. Josie, I don't think that ambulance is going to get here on time.
But she's going to be okay.
Yeah, I've just seen the baby's coming now. Yep. It's crowning.
Crowning?
Yeah, I can see its head. Okay, that's it. Okay, darling, push. Push. Yep, that's it.
Now, you have done this before.
No. Okay.
Susie.
Oh, advanced first aid. That's it. Good
You hear that,
girl.
Cassie?
Push.
She's practically a doctor, so there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Push. Push, Cassie. That's it. That's good. It's a good position. All right. Okay. The cord's okay.
I do what you need to cut it.
Shut up, Jonesy. Okay. Push. 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 All right. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
All right. You made yourself a little girl. Oh, look. Isn't she beautiful? Look, Jonesy.
She's a wonder.
What are you going to call her?
I don't know.
Cassie, how old are you?
15.
Oh, you realise we're going to have to tell your parents?
No, please. My dad will kill me. I know he will.
Okay, well, what about your mum?
I don't have a mum. It's only Dad and me.
Well, somehow your dad didn't notice you were pregnant.
Dad never notices anything.
I don't think he's going to notice a baby.
And what about the baby's father?
Oh, forget it. He wouldn't want to know.
Well, that's rough, Cass.
Dad doesn't have to know, does he? Can't I, give her away or something?
Well, is that what you want?
Cassie is his only child, yet somehow Dad misses every single sign. Morning sickness, sleeping all the time, putting on weight.
Well, maybe he did notice, and she explained it away.
How do you explain that away?
I don't know, girl stuff. He's a single dad. He's hardly going to be saying to his 15-year-old girl, "Hey, sweetheart, you're getting a bit chunky." Not even I'm that stupid.
Yeah, okay, but that kid is terrified of him.
Wouldn't you be? Falling pregnant at that age?
You were really sweet with her, you know?
So, where's this guy supposed to be?
Don't tell me there's something wrong with her. I've just had a service.
It's not the truck.
What's the problem?
You Brian Reynolds?
Yeah? Why?
Your daughter, Mr. Reynolds, Cassandra?
Oh, God, yeah, Cassie. Why? What's she been up to now?
Do you know where she is?
What's happened? Oh, you come chasing me all the way out here, something...
No. She's fine. Cassie's fine. She is in hospital.
She's in hospital, but is she all right?
She's had a baby, Mr. Reynolds.
What?
She's had a baby.
She's 15.
So you didn't know?
I don't know how I couldn't have noticed something like that, but she never said a word to me about anything. I thought she had the sulks or something.
So you didn't notice any weight gain?
Her mum used to do all the talking. Rose, she died 2 years ago from cancer, and suddenly it's just me and Cassie. Poor little thing. Why didn't she tell me? Why didn't she say something to me? Months. That'd be right. All these months, just worried and scared. My little girl.
Not that I think it's a great thing for a girl to become a mother at 15, but it could be just good for Brian Reynolds, you know. He's been off the planet ever since his wife died.
It's all in a day's work, Chris.
Hey, mate, well done. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. I booked a table for 2 at Malay.
Ah, we were just about to have a toast.
Oh, I'm sure he's not going to mind if I take you away from all this. Hey?
I'll go for it. What's the chili?
Dad! It's me. Hi. I was going to cook something.
We're fine with this, aren't we, mate?
Is he allowed inside now?
Why not?
Oh, he never was before.
Yeah, well, she's dead, isn't she? Besides, this is my house now. I can do what I like.
Well, it's your house for the time being, Dad, but the Anglicans are going to need it back eventually.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. How about you come and live with me for a while?
I've got a funeral to organise. Why would I want to pack everything up and move all the way out there?
How about for a rest? Some peace and quiet. Get away from work for a while.
Hey.
You need some time off, Dad. Maybe even see someone. PJ's worried about you.
Oh, I get it. He's had a little word in your ear, has he? You finished?
No, I'm not. I'm worried about you too. Everyone is.
Well, I don't need to be. I'm fine.
What are you trying to prove, Dad? Come on, Dig. Come on, let's go see if we can find something a bit more nutritious for dogs.
The baby must have been the last thing you expected in the middle of all this other mess.
Yep. It was. But it reminded me that good things do happen.
Oh, yeah. Good things do happen. Even in the midst of disasters. Like you, for instance?
I'm not such a good thing.
Oh, yes. You are. To me.
Right. Let's eat.
Nigger. Nigger, here, boy. Dig. Digger. Susan? Have you got my dog?
He followed me to my car. He was hungry.
You just can't leave well enough alone,
It's not
can you?
your dog.
Come here,
He's going
Digger.
to animate me. So
Yeah, who fed him? Who cleaned up after him? Not you or your sister.
can you hear yourself? You drove all the way out here for this fascinating conversation. You are crazy, Dad. They're right. Take your dog and just go.
Take me.
I was just in that bed. Shh. Someone's trying to kill me, aren't they?
Call the police. Bring Barry and Matt Baxter in for questioning. Now.
Listen, we haven't even identified the vehicle.
So what?
Well, traditionally it's a bit more
It was attempted murder on my daughter, Susan.
Start making accusations.
Don't you get it? What kind of a homicide detective are you?
I think I found your four-wheel drive.
Oh, great, good on you.
Four-wheel drive was stolen last night in St David's. The owner's a dentist named Darby. He didn't notice it was gone till this morning.
Right, any prints?
No luck, apparently. They're smudged on the door, the wheel and the gear stick.
Right, so wearing gloves.
Most likely.
Don't you see a pattern? What's your theory? Someone just got lost on that road and picked my daughter's house and ran?
No.
Bring the Baxters in.
Look, sorry, we just don't have sufficient grounds to warrant an interrogation.
They will deny everything and they'll just alibi each other.
It'll just tip them off before we're ready to really get them.
Well, why do we have to bring them both in? Can't we just bring Matt in without Barry knowing? I mean, he'll have no moral support, no wording up beforehand.
Put the screws on the little weasel.
Well, we could put Matt in front of the speed freakers. Get
do
a positive
it.
ID.
Do it. Good thinking, Detective.
Yeah, go on, Yami.
PJ. I don't appreciate you sticking your nose in and discussing police matters or me with my daughter.
Listen, I was just...
Yeah, I know. Don't.
You going to tell me what this is about, or have I got a guess?
It's going to be about a lot of things, Matt.
Yeah?
Yeah. Why don't we start with the assault and robbery of Mrs. Edna Furlonger?
Hey, we've done all
And
this.
we'll move on to the assault of Joseph Freeman, also known as Clancy.
Said what I got to say.
Tape recorded interview between...
Hey, wait a minute, you
Detective
can't do
Haffner and
this.
Matthew
Dad's
Baxter,
told me you
Mark
got to
15,
charge me
Black
with
Gully Road,
something.
Mount Thomas. Also present is Detective Sergeant Schultz from the Homicide Squad. Mr. Baxter, do you agree that the time is now 9:22 a.m.?
Get stuffed. What's the charge?
Charge? Well, we'll get to that. Now, where were you on the afternoon of July 7?
Check your thing. I told you.
Oh, that's right. You said that you were,
The witness is here.
Thanks. Interview suspended at 9:23 a.m.
No, sorry. I really am.
Just look again. Very carefully. Do you recall seeing any of these men outside Shorty's?
Plan B.
So last night you were at home with your dad, your sister and your gran.
Ask him.
Yeah, of course you were.
All of you there at home.
Yeah, one big happy family.
He used to be.
How are you doing?
Stuff, you know, how you do.
Nah.
Had tea, I don't know. TV stuff,
What,
so...
you weren't cooking up a bit more speed?
What?
No. I think they might have had a bit of a break from that last night.
That's right. There was the funeral, so they would have been having a bit of a Bit of a wait.
Oh, very funny. Yeah, we did. We come home from the cemetery and we had a few drinks for Troy.
That's nice. Why didn't you tell us that before?
Things a bit tense?
Tense? What do you reckon?
I reckon your dad might have been going off at you.
No, what for?
Oh, maybe because you were selling speed around town before it was time?
No. Don't know about any speed.
The speed's barely out of the cooker, and you're flogging it down at Shorty's.
No comment.
No comment. I'd say that was an admission, wouldn't you, Detective Sergeant?
No comment.
You finally agreed with me about the speed.
Oh, yeah, in a manner. I mean, I'm considering it. It's a possibility.
What about the bombing?
But what are the connections?
They've got the form.
Not for the bombing. They haven't got the form, they haven't got the brains.
Why does a family like the Baxters come here in the first place?
Oh, not for a new start, apparently.
Clean country air, I don't think so. Look, Barry hears in jail that there's real easy money manufacturing speed, so he gets the names of where to get it. But he also gets a warning. Don't tread on the big boy's toes. Just find a nice, quiet, country area.
Well, yes, that's a pretty good story.
It makes sense to me so far.
Hence Mount Thomas, with St David's down the road. Just factor in how dumb Barry is.
What, so think stupid?
Very stupid. So here they are. All they need is the lab gear and the ingredients.
But they're a bit short of start-up cash. So being scum of the earth they are, they roll a couple of old ladies.
Exactly. From day one, they're stupid and draw attention. But here comes the really stupid part. After 10 years in the slammer, dreaming of being drug lords, the jacks just won't leave you alone. So what do you do?
No, come on. No.
It fits.
Oh, look, it's a bit far-fetched. And anyway, where would they get the bomb in the first place?
What if whoever supplies the Baxters with their cook-up gear also deals in other prohibited substances, like explosives?
It's very possible.
All right, so Barry gets hold of some Semtex, he makes himself a bomb. It's a very good bomb, with a very clever device to detonate it. Now, where does the stupidity come in?
You've only had 2 other suspects. Your case against one of them was really thin, and he's dead now anyway. And the other one's been ruled out.
Yeah, well, not by me. I've still got Rocket in the frame.
Then rule him out, Schultz. Otherwise, Detective Fox's story stands.
Okay. PJ? Bring Rocket in.
I thought I already explained to you lot that I specialise in finely calibrated, precisely targeted explosions. So in this case...
Mate, we know all about you, Rocket. We know you like a big bang. It's a big bang where someone you don't like usually gets hurt.
No. Listen, I've already told you. These days all I do is minor excavation work, tree stumps and stuff. A cop shop. Man would be nuts. Now, do I seem nuts to you?
An innocent member of the public was killed. And a police officer. Now, do you know what that means?
Yeah, I do.
It means every copper in the country would want a conviction. And fast.
And Rocket, you're the only suspect we've got. With motive, know-how and no solid alibi. So it's not going to be good for you, mate.
Go on.
Senior Sergeant Croydon has entered the room.
Go on.
Well, the fact is, I can't get the material anymore. People say things about me. Don't trust me for some reason.
No kidding.
Your bomb. Was it Semtex?
Why?
Well, I heard a rumour that some black market Semtex...
I don't think we're interested in rumours, mate.
Yes, we are. What rumour?
Look, I'm taking a big risk here.
Your biggest risk is not telling me exactly what you know now.
Interview suspended at 16:53 hours.
Look, some stuff went missing from Army Ordnance. And there was some sort of hush-hush inquiry and some bloke got suspended.
What bloke?
I don't know.
Name, Rocket. I need a name.
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know. All I know was that he was an ex-commando.
commando.
Yeah. I wouldn't go near him for £1 million.
Why not?
Because he's as mad as hell, that's why. I mean, how would you be? You got this nice little business going, selling hot HE, and all of a sudden some idiot comes along and uses it to blow up a cop shop.
Some idiot like you?
Oh, no, don't be stupid. He'd never sell to an idiot like this. He'd sell to some sort of dealer, a middleman. Any ideas?
How would I know?
Any ideas? And don't mess me around, Rocket. I'm not in the mood.
Look, no ideas, I swear, honest to God.
Get him out of here.
Hi, Dad. You hungry?
Just moved yourself in, have you?
Where else am I going to stay? You've seen my house.
Yes. You have to get right out about Thomas.
I've got a job.
Get a transfer.
Just like that.
On compassionate grounds, your life is being threatened.
But you need me here.
Susan, I can't afford for you to be here.
Dad, I'm a grown woman. I can make my own choices.
Have you unpacked? Good, then you can go now.
PJ's right, you have changed. And I'm certainly not going to leave you while you're in this state.
Susan, I don't want you here. Can I be any plainer than that?
You're not making any sense. You need counselling.
You drive me mad with your patronising, self-righteous nagging.
Oh, this is from the man who's tried to keep me 12 years old forever.
I have tried to protect you from your own adolescent willfulness.
My willfulness?
With very little success, I
listening to
might add.
yourself?
There are days I look at you and I'm glad your mother died when she did.
Thought I might check with some contacts in corrective services, just get the names of some of Baxter's connections inside.
Right, that'd support your story. Sure, go for it.
Hey, mate. Fancy feet?
We're talking pizza?
We certainly are. It's a blast from a past. I'm your man. Beautiful.
Okay.
Not on, Amy.
See ya.
Good night.
I'll lock up.
Hey, mate, let's look at that thing with the extra hot salami.
Same again?
Might as well.
Sue's not around.
She's somewhere, I suppose.
Jonesy, going to pool?
Paul? Good idea. Come on.
That's the last of your stuff in the car. Call me when you've got a place. I'll have your furniture and the rest sent down.
See you, Digger. Be a good boy. I miss you.
Hey, Digger, stay.
Previously on Blue Heelers.
I'll get it.
Why would they stop here? Oh, God, no.
I just lied, Tom. On record.
That's your business. You made that choice on your own. Now, if you don't mind.
The whole place could go up all over again, you know that.
What are you doing?
The keys!
Do you want to kill us both?
What's the point in saying I'm innocent anymore when no one believes me? Call me a cop killer.
He went berserk, totally off his face. He asked me for change for the machine. I said no, so he tried to put $20 into it, and of course the machine ate it. Then he went really nuts.
Do you know him?
Boyd somebody or other, but he was definitely on something, like Alyssa Andrews.
On speed?
Full of it.
Any idea where he's gone?
Looking for cigarettes, I'd say.
Check all the milk bars.
He would have shot through by now.
Not if he's desperate.
Give him to me or I'll hurt you! Give him to me or I'll hurt you!
Police! Put the weapon down! Put it down! Put the weapon down! Put the weapon down! Drop it! Put them pencils down!
Stand back!
Mate, I want you. Put it down! Put it down!
Come on, mate!
Put it down!
Stand back, please! Let him get it! Oh, my goodness! I'm sorry! Oh, I'm sorry! Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry!
Great. Just great.
So sorry.
I had it all under control.
Oh, like I noticed.
Look, I'm not the one who sprayed
Hey,
the
just
chicken.
shut up. Did you call it in?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, you're going to have to report it to Sergeant Stewart.
Right with two, Sergeant?
Oh, thank you, Constable. That's just perfect.
It's my pleasure.
Sarge?
Now, Kelly, Joss, who's first here?
We're really sorry, Sergeant. Just since the offender was armed with a pencil, it seemed the right thing to do at the
You
time.
assaulted a victim of crime.
Oh, it's okay, boss. I can handle this.
And what were you doing?
I was persuading the offender to drop his weapon.
His pencil.
And did he?
Well, I removed it before Goldilocks saw this.
You took him out of my line of fire.
So this is what they teach you at the academy these days, is it?
No, boss, but
It was an accident.
You do realise this girl would be well within her rights to sue the department.
Oh, I don't think she will, boss. I gave her eyes a really good rinse and she was...
And the offender, where's he? You lost him.
Look, boss, obviously the boy's desperate for a bit of nicotine. Maybe Kelly and Josh should go and check the obvious outlets, eh?
Exactly. Thank you, Sergeant.
All right, off you shoot. See if you can redeem yourselves this time, eh?
Thanks, Sergeant.
Thanks, Suze.
That's for Detective Sergeant Schultz.
So it was Troy Baxter.
Yeah.
Fingerprints all over the distributor cap and the bonnet release cache of my wife's car.
That's pretty damning.
Thanks.
What's his problem?
His case. His facts.
Hey. Whose name on the fax?
Yours.
Who's it addressed to?
You.
Just remember it in future, will you?
All right, take it.